Right.
I think I'm live. Let me just see, am I visible or not? Mm, yeah, I am visible. Let's start. Okay, let's share my screen. Okay, am I visible? Yeah, I am visible. Let's start with reading the problem. You're given an integer nums of an integer k. You may partition nums into one or more subsequences such that each element in nums appears in exactly one of the subsequence. Return like see, it's the same question like yesterday's one. You just have to make different subsequences, and if the difference between the maximum and the minimum element of that subsequence, if it is greater than k, it is not valid. If it is smaller than k, it is valid. So what we will do, like we did yesterday only, we just had to, first of all, we can do is sort the entire array. Okay, uh, going through each and every step by step. Okay, first of all, to solve this problem, what we can do is, we can do one thing is sort the entire array. After that, we will check where is the difference between the minimum and the maximum element is exceeding the value of k. If it is smaller than k, keep iterating through the array. If it is greater than k, then we will just increment our answer and start the iteration from that index only. Let me just show you how we can do that, and I'll explain you this simple code during the like iteration or during my coding process only. First of all, the first thing that we are doing is nums dot begin, comma nums dot end. Okay, now what I can do is, I just have to take a answer variable, and I'll start from int I is equal to 0, I is smaller than nums dot size, and I'll not do I plus plus. Why? I'll tell you that. Now, what I have to do is I have to simply check that I'll keep another variable j is equal to I, and I'll check while j is smaller than nums dot size. Obviously, this is going to first condition, and second condition is if um, nums of j minus nums of I, if it is smaller than equal to k, keep keep incrementing it like j plus plus. If it is not equal, just come out of the loop and say I is equal to j. That's it. And answer plus plus. This will give you the answer and return answer. So this is going to be our full code. How it is going to work, let me just submit it and I'll explain you later on. Yeah, it worked. Let me just submit this code. Okay, as you can see, it worked. So what is the basic idea of solving this problem? First of all, let me just take a simple array and explain you with the help of example. Let's take this example only. Okay, let me just zoom in how it is working. Let's take a few more numbers like 1, 3, 7. Okay, and the value of k is equal to 0. Okay, so mm, as you can see, one more, let me just keep 1 and 3. Okay, as you can see, we have to distribute this array into some subsequences where the difference between the minimum and the maximum element is equal to 0, and like the equal to the value of k. So what I'll do is I'll just keep do sorting, and it will give me an array something like 1 1 2 2 3 3 5 7. Okay, one more, 4 5 7. Okay, 4 5 7. Yeah, this is going to be our array after sorting. So after iterating from the first element, I'll just check that is the difference between this element and this element to this element Is it greater than k? No. 1 minus 1 is 0, which is absolutely correct. I'll just increment the value of j. First of all, the value of I is 0 and j is 0. Now, after checking the first index, the difference is 0, right? So there is no harm incrementing the value of 0, incrementing the value of j. Now the value of j is 1. So again, I'll check, is the value of this and this, is it greater than is k? You will say no, it is not greater than k. So what I'll do, I'll just increment the value of j to 2. Now I'll check that is the value of j and I is greater than k, like array of j and the array of I. You will say yes, it is greater than k. So I'll do what? I'll just increment the value of answer. First of all, answer is 0. Now answer is first of all, the value of answer was 0. Now the value of answer is 1. Okay. Now I'll just keep like increment the value of I as 2 and keep the j is as 0. Now again, I'll start from this index, check the same thing again, and I'll keep checking it till the end of our array, and this will give us the answer. Again, if I'll just submit it and show it to you, it is working completely fine. Yeah, it is working completely fine. Okay, so that's the idea of solving this question. That's all.